Hello and welcome to what I hope is the last episode of the Generation 2 random battles of Vote derBeste. I can already search for a battle. I have to wait 20 minutes to get one game. Nothing will change for you. But today I want to get to number 1 because we are so close. The people on top decayed quite a bit and we are just 18 points away from being number 1, and that's the goal for today. Let's see if we can get there. It's been a while since we last played Generation 2. We are currently in Generation 4, I know, but I want to get this done once and for all, and then we can go to Generation 4. The missing generations are 4, 5, 6, 7, baby random battle, and random doubles battle. So we still have 6 more formats to go. Let me know what you want to see after Generation 4, but for now, let's jump into the first game for today. Alrighty, let's see, how long did I have to wait? Oh, it's just 14 minutes. I had to wait to find one game, yippee-yay, and when we find someone who is 400 points below us, we gotta win with one. So Blastoise against Ladian is a pretty interesting lead. Blastoise can get Toxic, can get Zap Cannon. So yeah, our team is very passive, very defensive. Unfortunately, we cannot set up like Agility, Barrier, Baton Pass, then set up a Sword Stance because we do not have a Sword Stance Pokemon. That's why I just decided to set up a Light Screen and then pass it. Okay, he went for Toxic. If this is Toxic, Surf, Rest, Sleep Talk, it gets a little annoying because as you can see, we really lack damage. Let's see, Ursaring against Blastoise. Return has a 50% chance to free at KO actually. Okay, it is maybe not Rest. It can also be Surf, Toxic, War, Rest, but then it is not Sleep Talk. I take the Tox every time because we are Rest, Sleep Talk. So I'm fine with that. But yeah, we gotta win overtime. Okay, he goes for War and we get in the Gligar, which is not great per se because Blastoise is a water type, Gligar is a ground type. Pretty simple, right? He might poison our Ursaring as well, but we've got Rest on the Ursaring as well. And I think the Toxic on the Ladian is not terrible because it is just there to set up a Light Screen, maybe pass on Agility to a Pokemon, but since we do not have another setup Pokemon like Growth or Sword Stance, it isn't worth to keep. But now let's see what the Blastoise decides to do. If he goes for Rest, we have a 52.4% chance to free a KO after Leftovers Recovery. So it is in our favor, and we can also get a crit. The first return is a bad roll, but with 2 good rolls we are able to KO the Blastoise because we do 34 to 41. Alright, now it comes down to this. It's probably about a 60% chance for us to KO the Blastoise here. Okay, he switches to Piloswine. That makes sense, but we can just go for Rest now. And Ursaring should 1v1 with Piloswine as well, unless we get crit. Yeah, Ice Beam doesn't do a lot of damage. And if we get, like, Return does, yeah, it is an 83% chance to free a KO. So even if he goes for Rest, Mr. Mime, please. Nice! That's a huge return, and we can just Sleep Talk again. He might go for Barrier, but I'm fine with that because we 2-hit KO the Mr. Mime. He can pass with Barrier. Yeah, it's Barrier, Baton Pass probably. We get Earthquake, that's okay, because now we can go for Return. If he just decides to click Psychic, he probably dies, or faints, whatever. Yeah, nice. Let's go. Good job, Ursaring. Yeah, Ursaring and Slowking are the key pieces for this game. the Incore. Ursaring and Slowking. We can just click return. I don't think he goes for sleep. Okay. I mean, we already revealed that we are Rest Talk, but I can just go to Slowking now. Okay, he clicks Sludge Bomb, but that's fine because we could grab the KO with Psychic, but I first want to go for Rest to not be that low anymore. And the Venomoth, yeah, it can have Giga Drain, but that does not KO me. Yeah, and now we can just Sleep Talk again. If I didn't go for Rest and we didn't get the KO with Psychic, because Psychic does 60 to 70 and he was at 67, when we are in a pretty precarious situation, so that's why I decided to do that. Oh, Pikachu is not a switch-in, man. Okay, never mind, it is a switch-in if we get Rest. I can go Wobbuffet and just spam Mirror Code. Wobbuffet is so tanky. It's kinda crazy how tanky Wobbuffet is. Blastoise, okay. Fair. We can just go to Ursaring because Ursaring pressures him a lot. And it's the same thing as before. I use Slowking for Venomoth, I use Ursaring for Blastoise, I will use Ursaring for Piloswine, and I will use Wobbuffet for Pikachu. What do I use Lickitung for? Maybe if one of my Pokemon get crit, I can use the Lickitung, but yeah, now I just spam return again. We have more than enough PP. This is the generation where PP stall is fairly common. Last time I streamed, I also streamed big critical hit. I didn't stream a big critical hit. Okay, he surrenders. That's 4 points for us. So let's take a look at the ladder and then we get into the next game. Gen 2 random battle. Okay, 14 more. Will we get that today? Alrighty, I think now it took me 7 minutes to find a game. Let's do it. Oh wait, 1521. This might be it is the game. If we win this one, oh my god. Okay, full tryhard mode now. Full tryhard mode. Opening the calc right now. Okay, full tryhard mode. Ditto. Okay, what should Ditto copy? Full tryhard mode. We've got, I think Whirlpool Parish Song Azumarill is so broken. Oh my god, we've got Whirlpool Parish Song. Oh my lord. Okay, slash data Whirlpool. How long do you even last? 2 to 5, okay. What do I go to? I can go Ninetales and then switch from Ninetales to Azu. This is crazy. Okay. We will use Whirlpool first. Okay, he got Waiku. We can always go Piloswine on Waiku. Okay. We can end it once and for all. Yeah, he goes for Thunder. I will just click Earthquake. Okay, Ditto. We have so many Rest users. We could go Pikachu and then switch to Wigglytuff. Because Pikachu doesn't have Rest, so he cannot recover with a Ditto. But he decided to go Grand Bull. Do I just attack? Well, if a Granbull is Curse, Rest, Sleep Talk, it gets super annoying, so I might as well just attack. Okay, we survive a return, and we can just go for Surf. Yeah, he goes to Raikou. Our Piloswine switch is obvious, but the Granbull should be in range regardless. Piloswine against Granbull. Yeah, and now we can just EQ again. We will switch to Pikachu. We just have to deny the rest. And we can do that by going to Pikachu. Yeah, and now we switch to Wigglytuff. He clicked Surf, that's amazing, because now we can just go for Double Edge. We could also go for Thunder and fish for a Para. Oh, that does a lot. Yeah. We have... Okay, Hitmonlee is quite a problem. Do I stay with Wiggly? High Jump Kick does not KO. So I might as well just stay one turn. Okay. Do we survive a recoil? We do. Alrighty. Just have to get the rest off now. Against Beedrill we can go to Piloswine. Yeah, you cannot really hit us, and EQ does a lot of damage. The Piloswine is the win con. Yeah, I was a little scared about that. I mean, he only had Sludge Bomb and Hidden Power Ground, to be fair. Okay, Piloswine against Granbull. EQ can KO. Okay, he switches back to Ditto. As I said, just try to deny the rest. We can toss Wigglytuff now. And KO with Ninetales. He can double switch. Okay. Okay, nice. And now we get a KO with Ice Beam. I want to keep EQPP. Okay, you're also rest. Perish, perish, perish. We use the Azumarill to always force the Granbull out. Hold on. Nice! The Granbull dies. And now I decide, do I toss Azu or Pikachu? The Azu is not going to wake up, so I can toss the Azu. Nice. He dies, right? Yeah. Let's go. Okay, Marowak. We can use Ice Beam. Okay, nice. He doesn't get a crit. We say GG. And with that, it's a short episode, I think. So I will play some Gen 4 random battles for you. But we made it. We made it to the top of Generation 2. Finally. Generation 2 was the most brutal generation. I thought Generation 1 is the worst, but Generation 2 was even worse. So yeah. But for you, so that the episode is not too short, I will play some Gen 4 Red Bats as well. Like 2 games, I would say. Sounds good. And we will just go for Stunsport here. But yeah, we finally made it. I'm so happy about it because... Gen 2. Tailglow only boosts by 2 stages in Gen 3. What about Gen 4? I'm actually not super sure. Still just 2 stages. I think they changed it in Generation 6. Wait, what? Doesn't Leaf Storm 1-hit KO the Manaphy? Okay. Okay. Rayquaza. You might be Lumberry, but you have like no move to KO Blossom. So I could go for Stun Spot twice, or I just go to Amaldo. Do I survive Outrage? Okay, Dragonclaw, I do survive. Okay, nice. And Outrage I would have survived as well, because Outrage is not Life Orb, Outrage is Lumberry. Against Kingler, we can just go to Luxray. Oh, he's Hypercutter. But do we survive? Wait. Luxray against Kingler. Crabhammer. KOs us. So let's toss Amaldo. Actually, he is not Life Orb. I thought he would be Life Orb. So he is leftovers. He's Double Dance. Swords Dance and Swords Dance as well as Agility. So we should poison the Kingler as soon as possible. Yeah. We can go for Surf because that should deal good damage. Okay, he only has Return, which means we can set up hazards with Cloyster, or we just KO with Blossom. I like Blossom here, and we can go for Synthesis twice. Even if he goes for Swords Dance, we would survive a move, and he would die to the poison the next turn. Okay, nice. It's a 4v3 Charizard. I cannot switch hard into Luxray. Yeah, Fire Blast does too much, but Blossom survives a Fire Blast. We get the stun spore off, and that was important because now we can outspeed with Luxray and go for... Actually, should I go for Ice Fang first? Because I think Thunderbolt does not quite KO, and then he is... Yeah, I will go for Ice Fang first because then he is Blaze boosted. And he might switch to maybe a Ground type or a Grass type, so yeah. This is so... Like, Tailglow, Mana Feast, Swords Dance, Rayquaza, Double Dance, Kingler... He like set up. Yeah, nice. Good catch. Okay, this is Life Orb, I think. Yeah, it is Life Orb. But we can just Ice Fang again. We have a Freeze chance. We have a Flinch chance. Okay, he sets up a Sunny Day. But that's fine because we've got Dustox. For the Solar Beam. Nice. Hidden Power Fire does not KO us and we can just go for a Roost. Well, now he has Charizard in the sun, so that's a little annoying. But I can still U-turn to Luxray, we survive it, we get a Thunderbolt off, and then it's a 2v1. Okay, never mind. I will get Leftovers Recovery with a Dustox. Wait, what? In Gem 4, Intimidate does not activate if every target has a substitute or the substitute was just broken by U-turn. Okay. Interesting. Nice, great. I want to set up the T-spikes so that Shaman gets poisoned. I know it has natural cure. He just decided to stay. That's wild. Now we can go Luxray. I will click T-Bolt. Because Ice Fang does not KO. And we can just... Nice. That's huge. I can go for Ice Fang now on the Leech Seed. Nice. Now we switch to Dustox. He got Air Slash, but we cannot flinch because of Shield Dust. And we KO with Bug Buzz. Even if he crits, we survive, and that's a GG. Nice. Wait, let me see where the Gen 4... Okay, never mind. Have fun. Lapras should wall. It has Grass Knot, right? We can go Venusaur, and he won't go for Ice Beam here, so we can go Venusaur and get a Sleep Powder off. That's so broken about Sleep up until Generation 5. Only Pokemon with Insomnia are immune to Sleep Powder. Step Walks are annoying, but that's okay. He has Anchor. That miss is so bad. Okay. Now we can set up a substitute and then we just go for Leech Seed. Okay, Gengar. You are probably Life Orb. If you are Life Orb and you hit into a substitute, you don't take Life Orb damage, which is pretty interesting. I will go to Lapras. Okay, Nidoking, that's nice, because we can go for Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump does more than Ice Beam against the Empoleon, so that's why I decided to go for Hydro instead of Ice Beam. Also, I think Nidoking would survive an Ice Beam, but not a Hydro. Yeah, Hydro does 90 to 107, so we can one-hit KO him with Hydro Pump. 37.5% chance if he is Expert Belt. Okay, Empoleon, let's see, is it Leftovers? It is. Oh, that's so annoying. We can take one turn to get Leftovers recovery. He just goes for Toxic. Do we go Victory Bell? I think we can go to Victory Bell. Our win con is with Mewtwo. He switched back to Nidoking. We survive every move. He will go to Empoleon, that's why I click Curse, because then I can chip it down a little better. Do I double to Blaziken? No. He went Jump Love. Wait, what? Slash data simple. Am I +1 or +2? He probably has Anchor, but I'm fine with that. Oh, he doesn't. Is this +1 or +2? Okay, probably +2? I actually don't know. But yeah, we take that. We need damage on the Empoleon so that Mewtwo wins, because Psychic for Nidoking, Psychic for Gengar, we outspeed both. We've got Aura Sphere for Empoleon, but let's see. If we get a Calm Mind off against Empoleon, Aura Sphere +1, we do 86 to 102. So if he switches into it, he will be at 98. So it's just a little bit of damage we need. Against Nidoking, we can just go for Quick Attack. Okay, this is probably +2. And now we can go to Lapras. With Lapras, we can try to get the damage off we need on the Empoleon. I could have also tried to go for a roll with Mewtwo. Okay, nice. We remove a Nidoking, which is really, really good for Blaziken, because Blaziken also looks pretty good. Does Blaziken KO Gengar at that point? Blaziken against Gengar with Fire Blast, Life Orb. We do KO Gengar, yes. Lapras, do you survive a Sludge Bomb from Life Orb Gengar? We could go for Protect. Okay, he is Black Sludge, so he might be Substitute. So I will just go for Ice Beam. Sludge Bomb does not KO me. Okay, he clicked Focus Blast. So now I will go to Mewtwo and set up a Core Mind. I don't think he stays. Yeah, and now give me the roll. Come on. Nice! Okay. Mewtwo Gaming. Carnivine. I want to keep Mewtwo for the Gengar. He might click Sleep Powder. I will go for Psychic. Okay. I don't need an agility if I just connect the first Fire Blast I click. Like, I don't need it anyways. He might go to Shackle and then going for Fire Blast immediately is better. Okay. The crit is not great, but Venusaur should win the game. I don't want to go for a Leech Seed. Okay, never mind, GG. I didn't want to go for a Leech Seed because if he anchors me into Leech Seed, he can go to Carnivine. So that's why I would have clicked Sludge Bomb. And once he wakes up, I will get the poison eventually and then win with Venusaur. Because the moves that Shackle get are, I think it doesn't get rest and it has no way to break the substitute. Yeah, it's Knock Off, Toxic, Anchor, Protect. Sometimes it's Rocks. But since Empoleon had Rocks, the Shackle was probably just Knock Off, Toxic, Protect, Anchor. So yeah, that was the plan behind that. 1556, let's take a look. Okay, never mind. It's crazy to find games immediately. I haven't had that in a long time. But yeah, let's take a look. 1556. If we win, 1580 would... With the specs, Palkia, the Fire Blast, the Toxic would have been great because then we can just spam boost. Wait, 1687? Wait, hold on. We are playing against number 11 on the ladder. Wild. If we win, we are in top 100. This is the last game for today. We can go Flygon on Toko. Does he set up Rocks? Okay, he doesn't. And we can just go for U-turn, but we have no Lava Plume switch, and that's why I will just Draco. He clicked Explosion, that's fair. We can go Taurus, get an Intimidate off immediately onto something. Yeah, Entei. And this EQ is going to hurt quite a bit. We do not have a Fire Resist, so that he got 2 Fire types. Like, we had Flygon, and that's why he boomed on the Flygon, because he wanted to open up an Entei game. Oh, we could have Stone Edged. It's fine, it's fine. Noctowl, what do you have? He will go for Toxic. He does not have a good way to hit Metagross, and we can go for Zen Headbutt. It's better than Meteor Mash because he's got Entei and Noctowl, and that's why going for Zen Headbutt is way better. We get a crit. We would have 2-hit KO'd them anyways, but this crit is obviously lucky. Huntail. What moves do you want? Rain Dance, Surf, Hydro Pump, okay. It's just a Rain Sweeper, so we can go for another Zen Headbutt. Get a flinch, and now with the next Zen Headbutt, the Life Orb will KO him. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's not worth to keep Metagross for these two, so I will just toss it against both. I have no switch in, so yeah, might as well just click Zen Headbutt. Okay. Got a revenge kill with something that's faster, which is Taurus. Let me check if it is choice specs. Articuno has such a good special defense that I just assumed it is. It is choice specs. So we can go to Taurus and KO the Palkia with Earthquake. Don't want to take recoil from Double Edge, and Earthquake is also better into Entei. It depends a little bit on what his last Pokemon is. Ferret. I can use Articuno. Like, Articuno is useless against Ferret. This is probably choice band. It is choice band. It's always banded. So we can just go for Toxic in case he switches. If he stays, yeah. Now we can go to Pinsir. And use Close Combat. If he switches to Entei, he gets a lot of damage. Okay. And now Taurus should deal with the Entei. GG. It's not really a GG. I dodged so many moves. Got 2 flinches on the Hantei with a Metagross, but my matchup was pretty bad. So yeah, 1583. This was a very, very good episode. So we are now 99th. Let's go. Top 100 on the Gen 4 ladder. Next time we will try to get to maybe 1650. Gotta see. And for Gen 2 we are on the top. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Very successful one. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that I have to wait billions of years to get a Gen 2 game, and then Gen 4 we found one immediately. But yeah, I take it. And with that, I would say I will see you next time, and bye bye.